Very few gaming franchises have achieved the level of success and impact that Final Fantasy has. For over 35 years, this series has not only dominated sales charts, but has also been a driving force in shaping the RPG genre as we know it. With that being said, which Final Fantasy games are the best in the series? What's up everyone, Ryan here and welcome to Game Rant. In today's video we'll be tackling that same question and discussing the top 5 best Final Fantasy games of all time. Starting with Final Fantasy Tactics. Final Fantasy Tactics drew heavily from another RPG released around the same time called Tactics Ogre Let Us Cling Together. Nevertheless, Final Fantasy Tactics battle environments are very well done, which is complemented by some pretty exciting gameplay. For a game competing with almost 4 decades of Final Fantasy games, Final Fantasy Tactics stands out and provides excellent world building and a narrative on par with franchise expectations. Final Fantasy XIV. Final Fantasy XIV is often overlooked in discussions of the best Final Fantasy games, likely due to its divergence as an MMORPG instead of a single-player experience. However, it's because of this that it provides a Final Fantasy experience that is filled with content. While Final Fantasy XIV differs from the traditional Final Fantasy experience, it is a refreshing change. What makes Final Fantasy XIV so great is its ability to capture the magic that made Final Fantasy so wonderful to begin with, making it a uniquely enjoyable entry into the franchise. Final Fantasy VII. The launch of Final Fantasy VII was a turning point for both the series and JRPGs overall. Its rollout in 1997 introduced a massive Western audience to the magic of the Final Fantasy franchise, which helped revolutionize the genre as a whole. Despite its now dated graphics, Final Fantasy VII represented a significant advancement for the franchise. The larger storage capacity of PlayStation 1 discs allowed for higher quality audio and improved textures, which only added to the game's magnificence. In addition, Final Fantasy VII introduced a fantastically engaging story and developed some of the most iconic and complex characters in the series' history. Final Fantasy X. There's a compelling case for Final Fantasy X being considered the best in the series. A fantastic soundtrack, complex and relatable themes, and one of the best character lineups in franchise history for starters. These elements alone would make it a remarkable game, but it's the seamless blending of these aspects that truly sets Final Fantasy X apart. Final Fantasy X is also the first instance of a Final Fantasy game with voice acting, which helps add further depth to an already stunning cast of characters. Final Fantasy VI. Final Fantasy VI arguably surpasses all of the games in the series and it is a true classic for fans of the franchise. Made in 1994, Final Fantasy VI builds upon its predecessor's strong foundations, offering what many players consider the definitive 2D JRPG experience. What makes this game top tier is its wonderful cast of characters, which is brought to life through the work of Kazuko Shibuya. Each character has their own iconic theme and plays a significant role in the story. Additionally, Final Fantasy VI features one of the series' greatest villains, Kefka, who is both unsettling and extremely dangerous. And there you have it for the best Final Fantasy games of all time. Thank you so much for watching Game Rant, and don't forget to check out our other lists, guides, reviews, and more. Game on, and we'll see you next time.